Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to some more Twilight Princess HD. Last time we finished up, the Temple of Time, and turns out the item we got for the dungeon does not work anymore, so yay, I guess. This time, well, we need to head back to the bar, see what we need to do now. So yeah, so now's a good time if you haven't already dropped off your bug to go ahead and do that. However though, I'm personally happy with my money situation. In-game. Sadly not in real life, because, you know, real life has to be an absolute pain. So anyways, we get the mail. Hello there, glorious Mr. Mailman. Alright, what does the post have to say today? My name's Mr. Link, I'm deliver a letter for you from Renato. That sounds important. Alright, let's see what Renato has to say. Alright, Link, there's something about Ilia's memory I wish to tell you. I know you are busy, but please come to visit me on my sanctuary in Kakariko village. Alright, so that is something important that we need to do, and basically where we need to go next. But I'm curious how the bar is doing right now. Because, you know, between episode upkeep, I wish. You know, town is awfully very quiet here at night. I mean, kind of how I like. I do like quiet towns. I guess the kind of one aesthetic I do like is like in a big city, instead of having that big downtown area, having like a small thing. I always talk to you. I know, cat went missing. But yeah, just that little side street area that like, that small commercial zone that's like very small within the residential area. That sort of aesthetic I do like. Like the gas station off the freeway, instead of being like that big mega one, it's just a small town one. Alright, so inside here in the bar. How's that Ilia doing, honey? I'm sure the shaman will find a way to get it back. Anyways, honey, you've got your own things to worry about. Unsure where you ought to go next? Well, why don't you show your face in Kakariko village? Our friend Shad happens to be there right now, looking into this and that. If you need detailed directions, take a peek at the table. Alright, so now we know where we need to go. Alright, everything is pointing to, well, the sanctuary. Do you guys have anything to say? So, did you find the power of the ancient civilization? If you discover anything, could you be sure to also tell Shad? He's been researching the Oka, who are said to be the ancestors of the Hylians. As we speak, he's in Kakariko village, investigating these sky beings. Perhaps you should go see him. He is an avid scholar, so I'm sure his knowledge could be helpful. Anything else? Yes, my golden friend came in handy, did you not? Link, we must restore peace and take the children home with us. That we will. Anything to say? See the sad state of Hyrule Castle. And, do you have anything to say? Truly our mysterious guy? No matter where some kind of incident occurs, your name always seems to come up. Alright. So, we have everything we need, so let's go head back to Kakariko village at long last. I'm sure someday you will find something good to eat. Someday. Or drink, but probably shouldn't drink on the job. Alright, back here in Kakariko village. Nowhere really else to go except inside here into the sanctuary. Yeah, it seems like everybody is here. What's going on? I've been waiting for you, Link. Fortune has smiled upon us. If things go well, we should be able to help Ilia recover her memory. Do you know Thomas' friend Shad? Well, he said that he's researched in the heavens, and he said he has come to see the statue in the basement of the sanctuary. And as I have learned, when Ilia was saved, she overheard someone talking about the Rod of the Heavens, or something like that. The Goron Elder believes that to gain her lost memories, we must piece together the fragments of her past. Which means, if we work our way backwards from the very place she got lost in her memory, we may find something that will restore it. Now we must retrace Ilia's path. I'm certain it was Telma who cared for her before she arrived in this village, was it not? It'd be best to speak with her first. Please take this to Telma. And we get ourselves Renato's letter. It shames me to say it, but to be honest, I cannot abide Telma's company. We have a fighting chance, Link. That we do. Whether we get that girl's memory back, young warrior, will be up to you. Even our chief Darvis has lost the memory of his dark time. We have not told him that you were the one who saved him. He's a proud Goron. It could be touchy if he knew he had been saved by a human. On the other hand, he does have a strong sense of moral duty, so if anything happens, you can count on him to help. That we will. Little human, it is time for you to show your manliness, for the girl's sake. If there's anything I can do to help, just say so. It is times like these that we must come to one another's aid. Not that you could ever do so much to help me, tiny little friend. Gahaha. Alright, whatever you say, even though you were like the easiest boss in the game. Mind you, Twilight Princess is already a pretty easy game, all things considered. Alright then, so back to Castle Town. I'll see you all basically back at the bar. Alright, back here inside the bar. You know, tell me it's only been like 3 minutes, right? How's Ilia you doing, honey? I'm sure that shaman will find a way to restore her back. Anyways, yes, I know. Well, I actually happen to have something important here. Here we go. We have a letter here for you. Oh, well, if it isn't from Renato, the shaman. All this writing, and he doesn't bother to tell a thing about little old me. Honey, that's what I call rude. Well, there's no accounting for the foolishness of a man, and at least I understand Ilia's situation now. Of course, I can lend a hand for that adorable little girl. What else do I know? The first one who brought Ilia to the shop was that doctor. Maybe he knows something, but he's a crusty old bat, that's for sure. I've got it, honey. Why don't you go ahead and take this to him? This magic little paper will get that codger talking. Alright, we get ourselves an invoice. Sure, it would be nice if she started remembering things soon, eh, Link? That it would be. So, we get ourselves the typical fetch quest. Yep, take one thing to another person to take it to another person. And this time it's required we don't get some overpowered sword or something like that. Or a very touching side quest, but this one is good enough. I mean, it's something that not many people talk about, but then again, kind of the big issue I have with this whole side quest thing about Ilia's memory is that basically it was something until like the 3rd dungeon, completely forgotten about for a while until just now. It's like, oh yeah, we need to put Ilia back in the story somehow. Why don't we just put it here instead of just some game along thing? But no, I guess not. Well, anyways, here we can go ahead and head on into the medical clinic, a place we have not been to yet. Hello there, doctor. What's that? Just as I wondered who it might be, I see it's the admirable young lad who was willing to help the Zora boy for nary a single rupee. Just what do you want, lad? A physical? You have some money, don't you? By the way, that girl Ilia didn't mention anything about me, did she? Well, here's an invoice I was probably not paid for. Look! I can't pay this off right now. I can see Telm has hired you as some sort of heavy to strong army, but you'll have to wait. Look, lad, if I had been able to sell the one statue that young lady had, I would have been able to get the money. But see, I accidentally spilled medicine all over that little carving, which made it stink awfully. I put it outside to dry, but then, well, it was stolen. Who goes around stealing people's stuff like that? Sorry. What a world. You always have to be on guard, eh? Look, Mr. Heavy, at any rate, neither the money nor the carving is here, so I can't repay you. Now to work. Alright, so he's going on into his office, but we can head back here for, well, something of interest here. Looks like you had a chemical spill. Well, we can come here and get a good whiff of that. Alright, forget the reek fish scent? Alright, you got high. Alright then, hello there, doctor. You're persistent, little bug, eh? I said I'd neither have the money nor the wooden statue, you great lout. I can't return what I don't have. It can't be get rid of that medicine stench. I don't have any money. When it rains, it's fortune, of course. Remember that, lad. You know there's a dog behind you, right? Oh well, let's go head on out. So we have learned the sense, and now we can follow it. And, get high and all that fun stuff. Okay, speaking of dog stuff, I do not think that the dog is here, but if the dog is chasing you in the downtown area, you can actually throw the bone, and the dog will play fetch. Oh, hey there, puppy. Do you want to play fetch with me? I got a bone for you. Go get it. Good boy. Yep, good boy. I shall carry this puppy. You're mine, Richard. You're mine. And no one else in the world can have you. You're a good boy. No, what do you mean loading zones remove pets? No. Well, anyways, we can use our stench to go ahead and follow this. And believe it or not, this is the last stench of the game. Yep, all it is just someone getting high and, don't mind me. But I don't think you need the stench. Maybe, maybe not. I don't remember. I know the reek fish is required. So anyways, yeah, the stench will point right down here somewhere. Maybe. I thought I was supposed... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I got my order of operations wrong. We're supposed to go back up to the bar first, not down here. Gosh, update. Time of day doesn't interrupt things. Here I am just going through things quickly, not remembering that I'm supposed to go to the bar first. Because muscle memory. Okay, I'm here to terrorize you again, Doc. Okay. You can come right down here and, hey, kitty, you got a hi. You're looking for the wooden statue that Ilia had, aren't you, dear? I think it's a coincidence I happen to know it got stolen from the doctor's place now. Yes, I'll admit it, I took it. But then I was attacked by some of those skeletal dog beasts who took it from me. I don't know why those beasts were after her statue. I thought it likely was that she was a dangerous spot, though. Those fiends just lurk outside the southern gate. Unfortunately, they only come out at night. And another thing, they always move around as a pack, so you won't get that statue back unless you give them all the thrashing. That statue sounds like a key to getting Ilia's memory back. You must get it back. Alright, now we know what we need to do. In which, well, we're just looking at a wall because, lol, directions, I guess. Directions plus camera movement, never a good combination. Alright. So now we are heading down here. Hopefully it doesn't turn to day. I don't think so. Because it was relatively close at night when I started. So anyways, heading on down here, we get ourselves a whole pack of stallhounds. Alright. I said it's time for me to give you all a good thrashing. Alright. Hooray for a good old mauling. And we got ourselves the wooden statue. Alright. That included getting Ilia's memory back. Yeah, and plus they gave a whole lot of money. So yeah, so that there was the Stallhounds. They're an enemy that exists, and they're basically the only required ones. Okay, I think we should be able to warp here, right? Yep, don't mind me, Mr. Goron. I'm just heading back here to Kakariko Village. Since we got everything. And I think the doctor does say something if you do have the one totem, but... that's beside the point. So, let's go ahead and bring that there. And head on into the shaman's house. Yeah, no, it's getting pretty far. Our inventory screen is actually almost completely filled up. The only thing left of note for the inventory screen is basically, stuff. Hello there, Ilia. I happen to have this. What is this? I remember something. I was confined somewhere. Yes, and I was saved by whoever was confined with me. And when that person set me free, they gave me the statue. Yes, I remember that much. But that still means that person is still in trouble. Oh, what is wrong with me? I can't remember where that place was. I remember! I thought I'd seen that before somewhere. That belonged to the tribe that protected the Hylian royal family long ago. They worked in secret, so they lived a lonely, forgotten place. But I heard that tribe, dwindled in the prolonged wars. If you want to find that hidden village, look for a path leading to the Lunary province off the far side of the Bridge of Elden. But a rock slide blocked the way to the village long ago, so you can't get in there anymore. What? Oh. I do not mean to worry you, little human. Problems like these are no problems to Gorons. Our Patriarch Darvis will be waiting for you up ahead. Look at your map to see where. I will try to find the path beyond the Bridge of Elden that leads to the Lunary province. That I know. It's okay, Ilia. We are getting there. Slowly. Alright, so, well, that's all fine and dandy. And I have everything I want for this next section up ahead. mean, I will be honest, a lot of people don't really like this section. Personally, I do. I mean, yeah, sure, it's the in-between dungeon filler, since, well, you just did like 3 dungeons in a row, but personally, I do like it. So we have this one little kidney bean that we've not been to before, which is, well, essentially like the one spot in the entire region we haven't been to before. Alright then, so we're gonna head along this pathway. I see you, Mr. Bulblin. Please do not shoot me. Ugh. Bloody Bulblins, I hate you. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring on Epona once again. Alright, Epona, we're setting off. I know we've been down this way before, but eh. At least I don't really have to worry too much about controlling Epona now. I mean, yeah, sure, Epona still controls kind of suckly, but once I figured out about the left control stick, controls so much nicer now. Okay, except for trying to get off. Let me get off! Let me... Okay. You get Mortal Drawn. Okay, only in the most violent of deaths for you lot. And even more violent. Alright then, so right down here on this pathway, we get ourselves a, I know, it's funny, as soon as I said, Epona, you're finally behaving. Nope, I guess not. So we have this little cave here that we can go head on into. This finally opens up now with Darbus. Hello there, Darbus. There's a hidden village up ahead, little human. The elders call it a forgotten place. The scent has been burning my nostrils. It is the scent of evil. There is one powerful creature I have seen about, but under that beast are many minions who attack and plunder like a pack of hyenas. There are 30, no, at most 20 of them ahead. There are probably just a small band of survivors, ragged remnants who have settled leaderless into this village. If that's all there are, little human, then you alone are more than enough for them, but you have to defeat them all to save that girl's benefactor. Before you go, I will tell you the secret to besting them. Destroy them all before they spot you. Got it, little human? Alright, sounds like it's time for a good old-fashioned showdown. Alright, now we get ourselves a good old sniping brigade. Alright then, so just go through, snipe all the Bulbins. They're like, what's happening? Alright. Come on, if my arrow can do it. Yeah, this part is actually pretty fun, all things considered. Okay. You can go. Said you can go. You up there can go. You can go. Yeah, this part is actually pretty cool. Wait, did I just literally shoot that arrow right out of the sky? Okay, that's pretty badass, but, y'all can go. Alright, next up, I see you up there. Alright. Next up. You can go. Okay, that mysterious guy up there can go. But yeah, this part here is actually a pretty cool set piece, all things considered. I mean, sure, it's a Western thing, but oh well. Okay, I said you can go, and you can go. Alright, 5 left. They're all probably hanging out here inside the buildings now. Oh, I was wanting to do this damage list, but of course Bulblin archers have to ruin everything. And Z-targeting also not wanting to work. Okay, violent death for you. Alright, so who's left? Probably someone down here. Nope. Someone in here. Oh, it is someone up high. Okay. Now I'm under cover. You can go. Right on through the thing there. You know what? I'll do that later. There's something of importance back there, but I'll hold off for right now. Alright, so we just got 2 left, and I believe one's in here, I think. Hello there. Nice window view. Come on, let me target you. Oh. Now let me shoot you. I hate Bolden archers. Okay, you can die, and you can die. Alright, that is everything. The howls of the beast, they faded into silence. Wait, are you? The Savior, it's you, the Savior! Please, please forgive me for not opening up the door. My name is Impaz. I'm the last resident of this poor village. My name comes from the great one who built this village so long ago. This village was once the secret home of the proud tribe who served the royal family. But it fell into decline and became infested with dangerous beasts. It's become an awful place. Excuse me for asking, but is your name Link? Ah, I knew it. So then, you saved that nice girl. How lovely. When she was here, she would often cheer me up by saying that you would come to help. That sweet girl, she was worried about this old woman even as I helped her to escape from here. By royal order, I can't leave this place until a certain person arrives. No matter what terrible fate is visited upon me. Oh, but listen to me blather on. I have a favor to ask. Would you help me return this to her? I think she always kept it close to her heart. But even so, she didn't hesitate to part with it in order to protect me. And we get ourselves Ilia's charm. Alright, key to getting the memory back. I believe in my heart that it's kept me safe all this time. So please, I ask that you return it to that girl. Alright then, so now we have everything we need to do, so let's go ahead and warp on out. Alright. What do you mean I'll scare someone? That someone went behind our house and vanished. Yeah, I don't think you can actually warp here because, well, Impa's the all-knowing. Or I guess Impaz, even though you know who Impa is. Alright, at least this is all done. Yeah, I kind of played that segment kind of rough, but then again, Bolden archers are the worst. Alright. So I guess with this all done, we'll be back here later on because there's some stuff that does open up there. But we have more important matters at hand. Alright, then, so back on in here. Hello there, Ilia. I have something very important for you. I knew you once. Yes, it feels so familiar. The scent of hay. Long ago, when we were young, you and I. You were always there. You were always beside me. Link. This gift was meant for you. It was something I wanted to give you before you left on your journey. Please, Link, take it. You got the horse call. Ilia made it just for Epona. Alright, we can use it to play Epona anytime you want. You don't need to worry about me any longer. Whenever you return, I'll be waiting for you. Link, do you remember what I was saying about the Rod of the Heavens? Well, actually, it was about the messenger to the heavens who held the rod. This nice woman who saved me told me about it. Apparently, in this woman's village, they've guarded something for the royal messenger for generations, so they waited for him. But they can't give this item away until the messenger arrives with the rod. That's why that lady couldn't leave her village, you see. Say, Link, do you have any idea who this messenger to the heavens might be, or even what the rod is? Well, I think we have something in our possessions that could lead to that answer. Yeah, I do like that resolution to the arc, but I wish that it built up more throughout the game. Like, you had some activities with Ilia here and there, about her trying to remember now and again. That would have been cool for, like, in between dungeons, because, let's face it, the dungeon pacing between the 4th, 5th, and 6th dungeons are all pretty bad. It's like, oh yeah, dungeon, dungeon, dungeon. It would have been nice to actually have a little bit more closure on Ilia to make this moment all the more impactful, because, let's face it, you kind of forget about her for the longest time, but oh well. So with this all done, we did very, very good progress this episode. We restored the memory of someone very important, and next time, we learn about the messenger to the heavens. I will see you all then.